Hello, 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 my beautiful diamonds. I know I got this thing right here, but I've been playing with these tattoos. These are skin contour tattoos. And you can wash them off. You can get them off with baby oil. So if you see like little tattoos on me, I'm just having a little fun. I don't want, it's whatever. You can take it off with baby oil, like I said. And it's a lot of fun. I'm starting to believe that all of those celebrities that you see with all of those tattoos, a lot of those tattoos are not permanent. They're henna or they're these type of tattoos. You can tattoo them on your face, put them over here, put them here on your back, on the back of your legs, especially for the summertime. It's fun, 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 fun. And you don't have to, disfigure your body permanently while you're still looking like you're super cool. Super cool or super crazy. But that's pretty much that. You just cut it out, right? Like, let's say I want this. I would cut this out. I would strip off the plastic. You see the plastic that it has on it? It's plastic. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you take that off. You press this up against your body. And you get a washcloth, wet it real hard, and soak the back of it. And press it for like 30 seconds. I say just hold it there for like the count of 60. Or hold it for a minute. And press it and press it and press it. And then you peel off the back of this. It'll be so wet and it comes right off. And you have your tattoo. I tried one today and I wanted it to come off because I'm getting ready to do something. And I don't want a tattoo right now. Not today. Not for what I'm going to do today. No tattoo. Especially not here. But anyway, darling, story time, story time. Yes, I already told you. I'm trying to catch up on my story times. Hopefully this could help to shed some light and serve as educational purposes for you so that you can protect yourself. Now let's see. My marriage is over. I'm absolutely devastated. I don't know how to go on. I've been with this person for 15 years. Not 15 months or days, but years. About 4 years ago, he began drinking excessively. Not every day, but he would binge drink. On several occasions, he would come home and yell at me in my face and say really, really awful and hurtful things. I tried to get him help with therapy, friends, and family. He would get better for a few months at a time, but then go back to drinking on occasion and come home and start yelling all over again. I felt like I've had enough. I told him things needed to change. I asked him to go into counseling with me, but he refused and he wouldn't. I asked him to spend time with me just by watching a TV show. He wouldn't. I was resentful, hurt, and angry. He did not stop drinking again. He did stop drinking again, but I felt like it was just a cycle, and I was waiting for him to start drinking again, but he still wouldn't spend time with me, even though he wasn't drinking. In the meantime, I met someone at work and we kissed. Ooh. On a few occasions over a 3-week period. I told my husband because I felt like if we were going to work things out, then everything needed to be out on the table. I wouldn't have told. If I know it's not going to happen again, why would I tell? No. He understood that he pushed me away and was harsh towards me. We end up getting pregnant, or you end up getting pregnant, but ultimately I lost our baby due to medical reasons. After that, we began marriage counseling, but he was still very cold and mean and hateful towards me. He gave me one boundary, and that was if the co-worker ever contacted me again, then I needed to tell him. I didn't, and he found out by going through my messages. I didn't tell him because he is quick to fly off the handle, and I was afraid. I also didn't want him to do something impulsive as he threatened to do before. He now says I crossed his boundary and he is done. It has been a month and he is ready to file for a divorce. Good. Thank you, Jesus. I don't want this, but I don't know what to do. I know I was in the wrong and now he can't trust me. I don't know how to tell him to trust me again. But I also don't know how to accept this. I'm already beating myself up for it. I'm already beating myself up for it. So beating me up further won't help. I don't know how to handle this. So I feel the best answer for this situation. I said, girl, girl, nail him to the cross. No, I didn't. I said, divorce is hard, and it sounds like you tried very hard to stay married, but sometimes divorce is the best thing in order to grow and to be happy once again, because, he don't trust you. He's never going to trust you. Stay strong. It will get better in time, and you'll learn from this and be a stronger and a much happier woman. Keep your head up. The addiction to alcohol and him not meeting your needs is the cause of this split. It's just easier for him to blame you than to admit that he caused this problem. You tried to say going to therapy. You told him it's not working. Whatever. Change is scary. But what is even more scary is staying with someone like him and wasting your life. I know he must have been this amazing person before all of this. They all were. Otherwise, nobody would marry them in the first place. Hoping you'll get that person back is what keeps a lot of women there. Because we remember the way he was. You've got to ask yourself, how much of your life are you willing to waste waiting for him to stay? That's the key, to stay sober. If you were unhappy and seeking out attention elsewhere, you should have left him a long time ago. Because, I don't condone cheating. I don't. Sign the papers. He wants the divorce. He said this is what he wants. Sign the papers and move on. Divorce is hard, but with no trust in a relationship, it's never going to be smooth sailing anyway. In fact, it's only going to get worse because you have some people who they don't want to forgive you. They don't want to let it go. He's always going to use that to beat you over your head with it time and time again. He's never going to let it go, sweetheart. He's probably got so many things that he's engaged in under the influence of alcohol and getting drunk. I'm not trying to, justify you kissing someone else. That's crazy. That's just not acceptable. And, anytime you saw that you was that unhappy, I think you should have ended it a long time ago when you saw that even counseling. He doesn't even want to go into counseling to try to remedy the situation. What else can a person do? Now, you said this kissing thing went on for like 3 weeks? That's a bit much, Ma. That's a bit much. Yeah. It was a 3-week period, you said. All right. Anytime you're that unhappy, honey, and you keep putting your all and you keep trying, you have to know when to throw in the towel. When is enough going to be enough? What about his constantly going back to drinking? He's constantly relapsing. He don't want to get the help that he needs. He needs to find a fellowship meeting or a support group. AA, hopefully. Maybe you could give that a shot. Is he willing to try that? So we're going back and forth. I give her the answers. She'll send me back a text and let me know how things are going. And that's how I work with my clients. As you know, I'm an advice coach. A coach, not a therapist. Therapist has to be licensed. A coach don't. I work on a donation basis. Whatever you can afford to donate, so be it. Anyway, there you have it, my darlings. That's another one of your story times. I'm trying to catch up on this. I got to get out of here because I got to go take myself out. My son didn't come over this weekend. He said, Mom, I didn't sleep. And I'm very, very irritable, Mom. And I don't want to take it out on anyone. So I said, yes, Louis, it's best that you stay home, darling, and get you some rest. Meanwhile, Mom is going to be out here doing what she does. Anyway, I love you, my darlings. There you have it. Don't waste your time. Always have your own money because people change. People change all the time. So take care of yourself, and I love you. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.